Good morning, everyone. Today's today. It is Sunday, April 28th, the day of Castle Point Anime Convention. From what I heard from my friend Brittany yesterday, looks like her debut as Miu Ichigo went really well. So today she will be cosplaying as Sailor Venus. I've been in bed for a few, just chilling out, waking up. As you can tell, my voice sounds like crap. My seasonal allergies just started acting up this week. Everything has to happen the week of a big event, you know? But yesterday I was feeling fine after a little while, so hopefully by the time I film more, I'll be sounding better. I'm gonna get up and eat some breakfast and get my stuff ready, and I will see you all in a minute. This my dog. Simba, say hi. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So it is the week right after Castle Point Anime Convention, which was Saturday and Sunday. I did go on Sunday. This was my very first convention ever, and I did cosplay as a Hogwarts student. So I will probably start rolling the footage. Are you ready? I think you're ready. Now the question is, are you ready? I think you're ready. Let's rock and roll. If you're not new to my channel, you may already know that I went to Castle Point with my very good friend, Moonside Cosplay. It was fun. I didn't really film a lot of the first part of the convention. We were just kind of going all over the place, and I was actually very nervous to vlog. This is my very first time vlogging, so it was quite an experience once I kind of got started. Thankfully, I don't think it went too bad. I will get better, I promise. So the first thing we did do when we got to the convention center, well, I technically had to go to the ticket center and get like all of my stuff. I got my badge and I got my program for the weekend, which had all the panels for Saturday and Sunday. And I did have the schedule with me beforehand, so I did know what was going to happen Sunday. But the book had all of the places where you can get food, all of the different places you can go, all of the panels, all of the signings, everything that could have been there at the convention, it was there. It was so cool, and I do really love my badge. I have that hanging in my room right now. I originally was going to go to the Love Live panel, but we did get there a little bit later than we kind of planned. But either way, it was tons and tons of fun. I did do a little bit of a photo shoot. They had a free setup for photo shoots. There were 3 setups with different screens. They had this sweet lady going around and taking the pictures with some of other people taking pictures. You could also ask for a Polaroid picture. Either someone will take it with their camera, or if you have your own camera, you can ask for them to take a picture for you with their camera, and I did do that, and I will put the picture right here. We did spend a lot of time in the dealer's room and the artist's alley, which are places that you can go and buy merchandise. Dealer's room has more like snacks, accessories, cosplay items like wigs and outfits, figures and plushes. That would be in the dealer's room. Then the artist alley had really amazing artists. I would have loved to buy all of the artists' prints. I wish I could have bought it all. I love art, and I love advertising other people's art and supporting other artists, so I was more than glad to purchase some art. All of the artists I will put in one of the bottom corners, since I didn't have like postcards to show for all of them, so I will put the names of the artists or their Instagram on the bottom corner somewhere. So the first 2 prints that I did get weren't for myself, they were for my sweet boyfriend Jonathan. I love him so much. I just felt like I needed to get him something. So the first print that I did find was a Mimikyu print. It was a cute little Mimikyu on a purple background. That's one of his favorite Pokemon, so I had to pick that up for him. The second print I got for Jonathan was a Kingdom Hearts print. It's such a gorgeous print. It has Axel, Roxas, and Shion on it, and it has like these holographic shapes, and when you put it in sunlight and you move it around, it's so gorgeous. And then the next prints that I got were these beautiful, simple Animal Crossing prints. So these prints are Animal Crossing prints with a little chunk of land with a house and a gyroid and a tree, or two trees, a pine tree and an oak tree, a river, all on top of this itty GameCube. It's so cute. So it's very nostalgic, very delightful, and reminiscent of the first GameCube Animal Crossing. So I got 3 of the 4 seasons that the print came in. I got spring, summer, and winter. Summer I will be giving to my mom, but winter and spring are for me, so I will be putting those maybe in a frame, I don't know yet, and they will be going up in my room along with some of the other artwork that is needing to be put on my wall. So for spring, there is a pink cherry blossom tree with a nice bright early morning sky. Pete the pelican is flying through the sky, and there is the little red house with the gyroid next to it, and you can see through the river. The river goes through the side of the 3-dimensional cube, and you can see a little fish. Then summer is kind of similar when it came to the fish situation, just the fish were kind of switched around and there are more fish, and you can see a fossil in the ground. The trees are bright and green, and there is a balloon holding a present soaring through the sky. And then winter, the snow is everywhere. It covers the trees and covers the ground and the house. It's gorgeous, and there's Christmas lights everywhere. There is a cute little snowman. It's just amazing. It makes me want to play some bingo with the giant snowman next winter. So it's kind of cool seeing, like, if you got all of the seasons, you notice the skies change. So those are all the prints that I got. The next footage, I did start recording when Brittany and I were going into the Maid Cafe. We were trying to search for the Maid Cafe, so I'll put that footage in here. Oh. I'm gonna try this vlogging thing while walking. Woohoo! Enter from lobby. I guess the front right here. So before we enter the Maid Cafe, it is probably 2 hours now?
Yeah.
Since we've gotten here? Yeah.
Venus is cold.
I am kind of cold, but everything is working out great. So we are trying to find our way to the Maid Cafe.
Where is this at?
I don't know. So I did buy a bunch of things from the dealer's room and the artist's alley. I'll probably end up showing those in the vlog later on in like a separate clip. So we're like trying to go through the holiday and trying to find the Maid Cafe. I will come back when we find it. So the cafe itself, I know they had like a limited amount of space to work with. They probably used like a little meeting room set up with a bunch of tables. They had to let a certain amount of people in at a time. Multiple groups had to share tables. The food wasn't the best. I got a cheesecake and a cup of lemonade. I spent a little over $10. I think I spent like $16 on it, and the serving size was quite small. I don't know if that's just because I love to eat. Cheesecake is my favorite dessert. It was sprinkled in these cute little pink sprinkles and like crackers. Brittany said they tasted like dry Lucky Charms, like without the milk, like the regular cereal, not the marshmallows. That's exactly what the crackers tasted like. And then they had some chocolate sauce drizzled on top. We did get some of an experience with the maids. Maid Sima played a game with us. They asked us, oh, what's your favorite waifu? And we all said our favorite waifus. And then I had to guess Sema's waifu using numbers 1 to 15. And I chose 8. And she was like, oh, you can stick with the number or you can change it. And I said, no, I'm gonna stay with 8. And I ended up being right. So yay to me. After that, we didn't get much of an experience with maids. A lot of them did go to other tables and interact with a lot of the other guests, like some of the bigger tables. There was a little bit of a dance number, like a dance performance. They advertised their Twitch, they had merchandise, they were going around advertising for their merchandise. I guess they were just trying to raise some money for the Made For You Cafe. I believe they're from New York. So, of course, they're not from around here, so they are traveling and trying to advertise the cafe. But like, I'm not hating on the Maid Cafe. I guess we just set our expectations a teensy bit too high. So these next few clips are gonna be us kind of ranting about the experience.
So final synopsis for Maid Cafe.
How do you spend $13 on ramen that's like $1 at H Mart? Sometimes I wonder.
I don't even know.
Like, hi gamer! Like, it was cute. I liked it. It was adorable, but it wasn't like...
It wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth the money. We didn't get anybody like... They came to our table like once.
We got like a little bit of entertainment.
A little dance. And that's it.
Like, they played a game with me, and that's about it.
How do you give like $1 cheesecake? Like this little sliver of cheesecake and price it for $8.
I know.
And then they sprinkled something that tasted like Lucky Charms. Okay. I got coffee, which actually wasn't that bad.
Okay, coffee wasn't that bad. Final verdict.
Final vote is coffee wasn't that bad.
Exactly. So that was our review of the Maid Cafe. The experience was cute, but definitely
Not worth it.
not worth it.
Yes, where are the Sinnoh remakes? That's my question for Nintendo. Where are the Sinnoh remakes, Nintendo?
So now we're going to be going into the gaming room, so I'll probably film some of that if they let me. I will be right back.
There was a gaming room as well. That was so cool. They had Japanese imported games. They had Dance Dance Revolution. There was like a taiko drum game. There were like rhythm games. They had old TV set up with like old versions of Super Smash Brothers. They had computers with like Skullgirls and some other games as well. So that was really fun. We went ham, and I think that was the best part, honestly. We did go to one panel. We did a cosplay speed dating game. I was just kind of trying to get out of my comfort zone and work on eye contact and projecting myself. Working with a character really helped, and then just making some friends. And I feel like I met some really cool people, and I wish the game was a bit longer and I wish I could have heard people better. But it was really cool. And then at the end, you were able to get paired with your OTP. Even if you didn't get enough points to get paired with someone, there were these tiny little certificates that they gave out, and if you wanted to fill that out with someone, that would be a little sweet piece of memorabilia. So someone did want to fill that out with me, so I thought that was really cool. A new friend, I guess, that I kind of made at the convention. His name is Thomas. His OC name he used in the game was Tristan. After the cosplay speed dating, we went back to the gaming room, played a bunch more, and then we saw the last match of the cosplay pro wrestling. It was just very reminiscent of like a WWE match. A lot of acting, a lot of like characters and like putting on a persona and performing. So that was kind of fun. We were kind of far, but I did get a little bit of footage, so I will put that in here. After that, we just left. We spent a lot of the day there. I wish I could have vlogged a bit more for you guys. Honestly, with someone that suffers with anxiety, it is so hard to just push, open up, and try and get used to such a big area all at once. I do want to do like the 2-day event in the future. I think we left at a very good time. By the time the cosplay pro wrestling started, I was starting to get some anxiety. If I would have stayed longer, the big noises probably would have sent me into a mild panic attack. So I'm really glad that we left at the time we did. So that was a bit of the synopsis of my day at Castle Point Anime Convention. I hope you liked me explaining how my day went. It would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my channel. Ring that notification bell if you don't want to miss what's next. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you absolutely can. It is instagram.com/rockon_ABL. Until next time, this has been another video by Rock On ABL. My name is Ashley, and I will see you all real soon. Bye-bye.